Well, Tosca, so nice to finally meet you in person.
I know, this is amazing.
I think, is this the fourth time I'm like talking to you now?
Something like that.
I think as I talked with you for parts 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
So now we are on set for Rapture.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
My headphones are on.
We're running around all over Gabriel's house today here in Atlanta that we're using for his Boston home. So just give us a timestamp of where you are in filming, what you guys have been filming today, and where we are here in Atlanta right now.
Well, we are filming Gabriel's house for the first time. So it's Gabriel's house in Cambridge, which was quite a feat to find because it has to be a grey-blue Regency home close to other homes with a white picket fence, which, by the way, is actually quite hard to find.
Yes.
But we finally found it, so I'm very excited about that. And then but where we are in the story after a year and a half of filming is
yes.
and a nice COVID break is we're finally at the point where Julia and Gabriel are reconciling. They're meeting again after their 3-month separation, and they're being very tentative in their relationship, and he's nervous about her running away, and she is angry at him and wants answers and hurt. And so we're sort of navigating that right now.
So I just spoke with Julio and Melanie, and they were actually in their costumes.
Yes.
Can you talk about the costumes they were wearing, like what film or what scene that was going to be in the film?
Yes. Well, so when Julia comes to Gabriel's house for the first time, she's wearing a black dress with black flat shoes, and which is a very surprising sort of color scheme for Julia. It's not her normal thing.
Yes.
And Gabriel the next day has left a yellow sundress for her hanging in the bathroom, and so she was wearing the yellow sundress that he left for her, and I was like, nice choice.
And it was absolutely stunning.
It was gorgeous.
So I know when we talked in the past, you did film part of Rapture because of COVID. You had to shut down. You actually went back to Italy this year, back in March, by yourself to kind of scout. Talk about that process and what it was like filming there after you've already filmed part of the film. Now you're back during COVID times.
Yeah, it was incredibly bizarre to be in Italy during COVID. Firstly, it's completely shut down, so there's no one on the streets. It was seeing Florence with nobody on the street, it was like being on a backlot.
Yes.
It was incredible, and it was both humbling and a privilege and very sad. Well, I guess all three of those things, because I was so privileged to be in these incredible locations, standing in front of the birth of Venus. I mean, alone in a room, it's incredible. And at the same time, no one else was allowed to see it. So it was heartbreaking and beautiful. That's really the entire experience. And the crew were amazing. Seeing Melanie and Julio again was really fantastic.
Yes.
The funny thing is, so Melanie came from Italy, and she had to quarantine.
She came from Australia and had to quarantine in Italy.
She came from Australia and she had to quarantine in Italy.
Yes.
But we could fly COVID-free flights. So I flew, and we flew in the same day, and we all stayed in the same apartment building so that we could sort of bubble together.
Yes.
And so she comes into the apartment, and she's staying across the hall, and we're not allowed to see her for 14 days. She was behind a door, and we didn't see her, never saw her, she never came out. And then on 14th day, she came, she's like, coming out. Like, what is this world? It was pretty funny.
I love it. Well, the first film was obviously shot in Syracuse.
Yes.
Here we are now in hot Atlanta.
Yeah.
What has the experience been like filming in Atlanta? You've been filming here for a couple weeks now. Tell us about that.
Yeah. I love it. The people are wonderful here in Atlanta. The crew's fantastic. It also feels a little bit at peace. We've gone through such a tumultuous year, and now we're finally back, and we're all together again, and just being with Melanie and Julio again, making Rapture. We're just very at peace together, and we're a really great trio, and so I think, just being in Atlanta, really wonderful, great group of people, phenomenal team. Of course, I still have Dennis, my DP, who travels with me everywhere.
Yes.
And
he's lovely, by the way.
He is great. And then, but overall, just really an incredibly pleasant experience to be here.
And you have done things where, you've been making films for a long time now. You have done things where you've had to kind of finagle things to where you've had to make sets look similar in past movies? I mean, here we're in Atlanta. Was there a challenge for you? Were you nervous about kind of trying to recreate Julia and Gabriel and like what we have seen in the first film here in Atlanta?
No, because we actually were pretty strategic about it.
Yeah.
We filmed out all of the locations in Syracuse before the shutdown. So anything that was on the stage, any of Gabriel's apartment, any of that sort of, all the Clark House, all of that stuff was all filmed in Syracuse beforehand.
Okay.
So all of those sets were done.
Okay.
And then we went to Italy and we had all the Italian sets.
Yes.
And then we're here and we really planned it so that the Massachusetts portion would be in a different place anyway.
Got it.
And so it
ended up working out.
Yeah.
I love being here on set. I love how you are calling the actors by their character names.
Always.
Honestly, is that a personal choice? Do you do that on all of your films? Or is it something where you just kind of get tongue-tied and saying Gabriel, Julio, or Melanie, Julia? Like, it's kind of hard to differentiate. But I was just wondering for a filmmaker, like, is that like a personal thing that you just like to do?
I always call my actors by their character name.
I love it.
Yeah. Because when they're with me in this space, that's who they are.
Yeah.
They are Gabriel and Julia. That's how Gabriel, you're going to walk here, Julia's going to enter these, and this is who, I'm not, Melanie's going to walk there and Gabriel and Julio's going to enter. It's not that. When I'm calling them or talking to them at lunch, then it's Melanie and Julio, but otherwise it's Gabriel and Julia.
Okay, so a couple last few questions about Belize. Can you tell me how excited are you to go there? Have you been there before?
No.
What can you expect for like film there? Like I'm so excited to see what those scenes look like.
So am I. To be honest, so am I. Listen, I just know there's some mangoes involved and it's going to be great.
It's going to be
sexy
great.
times in a bit.
So actually, I didn't get a chance. Yes, exactly, and I didn't get a chance to speak with Julio and Melanie about this. But like, I know that a lot of the intimate scenes have already been filmed specifically. But I know in the last film, I think a lot of the times you had to wait off until later part of filming to do those, or do you do the intimate scenes throughout, and then that's just the closed set?
So no, I don't like to shoot intimate scenes right at the beginning of a shoot. Right. I like to shoot them towards the end of the shoot because we all know each other. We feel more comfortable. There's better chemistry with everyone. You just feel more confident with someone. You have a relationship, but just like any relationship, right? You want to build it and learn and be able to, joke around with each other and feel comfortable with each other. Yeah. And so I tend to choose to shoot intimate scenes later on in the shoot. With regards to,
here since they've known each other for a while now, I just didn't know if it was the same process for Rapture as you did for Inferno.
No, because not really, a little bit, yes. We filmed, when we filmed in Italy, we shot the intimate scenes in the last week, so that tends to be my preference. Just,
I know.
It gives us just some time to get reacquainted.
And what do you say, when in doubt?
When in doubt, kiss.
When in doubt, kiss. Whenever you feel awkward, kiss. And I love that Tosca lets her scenes breathe.
I say when in doubt, kiss, and take it slowly. I can always take time away. I can't add time.
That's true. Last question for you. I was speaking with Julio and Melanie and about how, fans have seen the movie. They know the books. They kind of know what to expect, when they're watching the film. But, honestly, Melanie and Julia are so good together. I'm always surprised just seeing their beautiful chemistry unfold on screen. What's something that you can tell the fans that might be, like, a little bit of, like, a surprise or something to, like, look forward to that they may not be expecting?
Ooh, something to look forward to that they're not expecting.
They're probably just expecting it to be... Is it too much of a spoiler?
It's a great one. It has to do with Italy.
Okay.
But I think that the fans will just really love Gabriel in the orphanage.
Oh. Yeah. That is a good tidbit.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to that scene now.
Yeah.
Ooh, see, this is why I have to ask, because I want Tosca to give me as much as she can.
Melanie watched and she's like, well, that's going to make every woman's ovaries explode. So,
oh my God. I'm like, I'm thinking of me watching it with my girlfriends and us being like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was really magical. It was really good. Also, my daughter's in it, so.
Oh, okay. So they are going to be little cameo.
My daughter is.
Oh my god, perfect. Okay, so you have a week and a day left of.
A week and 2 days.
A week
3 days, 4 days.
Week and 3 days left of filming. So are you on schedule? How do you feel about everything?
Again, the crew's been really great. So we've actually been finishing nice and early sometimes. There were a couple of days that are stressful, of course. We did 2 weddings in one day. That was always difficult.
I can't wait for the weddings.
Yeah, the weddings are great.
Okay.
Really incredible, both of them.
Yes.
But no, overall it's been really wonderful. I'm so happy with our supporting players that have come on board this picture, and especially the ones here in Atlanta. They're just really, they have it. They are excited to be here. They know their lines. They're getting them right. They're in character. It's really great. So. Right now we're doing well. Fingers crossed. I hope I didn't jinx us.
I know. Well, I will let you get back to set. I know that you have to literally go upstairs and do a scene with Melanie and Julio, so I'm going to let you do that to finish the movie for us. But thank you so much for your time today, Tosca. This was honestly an honor. You're one of my favorites. This is my 4th time talking to you, and I'm so happy it was finally in person, honestly.
Yes, likewise. Thank you for coming to visit.
Thank you. I'm honestly having the best time on set. I'm definitely going to be coming back. Thank you so much.
Thank you.